Americans spend over $100 billion a year on lottery tickets. That's more than they spend on movies, video games, music, sports tickets, and books combined. The lottery is the most popular form of gambling in America, and it's run by the government. Here's what they don't put on the billboard. The math is brutal. For every dollar spent on lottery tickets, the average return is about 50 cents. State lotteries keep roughly 30 to 40% of all revenue as profit, after prizes and administration. By comparison, slot machines in Las Vegas return about 90 to 95 cents on the dollar. The lottery has worse odds than almost any casino game. The chance of winning a Powerball jackpot is roughly 1 in 292 million. You're more likely to be struck by lightning twice. Studies consistently show that lottery ticket purchases are disproportionately concentrated in lower-income communities. Households earning under $30,000 a year spend a significantly higher percentage of their income on lottery tickets than wealthier households. Lottery retailers are disproportionately located in low-income neighborhoods and communities of color. Critics call it a regressive tax, a system that extracts the most from those who can least afford it, marketed as entertainment and opportunity. Almost every state lottery markets itself as funding education. And technically, lottery revenue does go into education budgets. But here's the catch. In many states, lottery dollars simply replace general fund money that would have gone to education anyway. The legislature redirects existing education funding elsewhere and backfills it with lottery revenue. Net result: education funding stays flat or barely increases, while the state has a new revenue stream. Multiple studies have shown that states with lotteries don't spend significantly more on education than states without them. The lottery doesn't sell probability, it sells fantasy. For $2, you get 48 hours of imagining a different life. No debt, no alarm clock, no boss. Behavioral economists call it the hope premium. The ticket isn't a financial instrument, it's an emotional one, and that's what makes it so effective. You're not calculating odds. You're buying permission to dream. That's worth $2 to a lot of people, even when the math says it shouldn't be. Winning doesn't solve the problem. It often creates new ones. Research indicates that a significant percentage of large lottery winners face financial difficulties within a few years. Sudden wealth brings tax obligations, family conflicts, predatory financial advice, and lifestyle inflation. Many winners report lower life satisfaction after their win. The system sells you the dream of winning, while the reality of winning can be its own kind of loss. $20 a week on lottery tickets is $1,000 a year. Over 30 years, that's $30,000 spent on tickets with an expected return of about $15,000. That same $20 a week invested in an S&P 500 index fund, assuming historical average returns around 10% annually, would grow to roughly $100,000. One path costs you $15,000. The other could build real wealth. The lottery isn't just bad odds. It's a massive opportunity cost. State governments have become dependent on lottery revenue. It's a tax that people pay voluntarily. No legislation required, no voter backlash. Lottery revenue now exceeds corporate income tax revenue in many states. Once a state starts a lottery, it never stops. The incentive structure is clear. Market the dream, collect the revenue, and never talk about the math. Over 40 states now operate lotteries. None have ever voted to shut one down. The lottery is a government-run gambling operation that disproportionately extracts money from low-income communities, markets itself as funding education while often substituting for existing funding, and returns less than 50 cents on every dollar played. The house always wins. And in this case, the house is your state government.